To our new viewers, thank you for joining us. To the veterans of this channel, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the crucial principle of distance in combat. You've probably heard instructors talk about controlling the distance, but there's so much more to it than that. Let's break it down and uncover some game-changing insights. In this video, we'll cover the myth of size and strength in fighting, what distance really means in martial arts, how height affects target selection, the psychology of distance management, power versus control at different ranges, key defensive and offensive tactics, and most importantly, how to apply these principles in your everyday life. And here's a key point: while we're talking about martial arts, these principles of distance management are incredibly valuable in everyday life. In fact, you'll probably use them more often in daily situations than in actual fights. So pay close attention, this knowledge can be a game changer in many areas of your life. Now, there's a common belief that size and strength are everything in a fight. While that's partially true, it's not the whole story. Yes, a taller person typically has a longer reach, which means they can try to keep you at bay while still being able to hit you. But here's the twist: a shorter person with less reach can actually turn this disadvantage into a powerful advantage. By getting inside the taller opponent's reach, they can neutralize those long-range strikes and dominate the close-quarters game. It's about understanding anatomy and understanding that bones don't bend. The truth is, both taller and shorter people can have the advantage as long as they get the proper training and put in the time for practice. It's not about your size, it's about how you use it. Distance isn't just about physical space, it's the range at which techniques become effective. Think of it as your combat bubble. The size of this bubble varies based on factors like height, limb length, weapons, if any. Imagine a short person with a baseball bat. Suddenly their reach is much longer than you'd expect. Or picture a compact fighter slipping inside a taller opponent's guard. Those long arms become a liability up close. Here's an interesting tidbit: height doesn't just affect reach, it also influences target selection and strategy. Generally speaking, taller fighters tend to aim for the head and upper body, often relying on their longer reach for punches. Shorter fighters often target the lower body and midsection, and can use kicks to equalize the distance advantage taller opponents have with their punches. Why? It's all about accessibility and leveraging your natural advantages. A tall person can easily reach your head with punches, while a shorter opponent might find your legs or torso a more tempting target. Plus, those kicks from a shorter fighter can surprise a taller opponent who thinks they're safely out of range. But remember, these are tendencies, not rules. A skilled fighter will mix it up to keep you guessing. Here's a pro tip: distance management starts before the first punch is thrown. It's a psychological game that can prevent a fight or give you a crucial advantage. Taller fighters can maintain their advantage by keeping shorter opponents just out of their reach, while still being able to strike if needed. This can be intimidating and might prevent a fight altogether. Shorter fighters can level the playing field by inching closer, positioning themselves between the taller opponent's elbow and wrist. This clever tactic forces the taller fighter to either step back to punch, reducing their striking power, or step forward to use elbow strikes, potentially bringing them into the shorter fighter's preferred range. By mastering this psychological aspect of distance, you're already winning half the battle before it even starts. Here's where it gets interesting. Greater distance equals more power, less control. Closer distance equals less power, more control. Picture this: a haymaker punch loses steam up close, but a quick elbow strike becomes deadly. Against longer-range opponents, get in close to neutralize their advantage. When facing grapplers or close-range fighters, maintain distance to stay safe. Remember, the goal is to be in your effective range while keeping them out of theirs. Keep them at the edge of your range. Time your attacks with their forward movement for devastating results. Step to the side as you close in, making their attacks miss while setting up your counter. Now, here's something crucial to remember: you'll use these principles in everyday life far more often than in actual fights. So let's dive into how distance management applies beyond the dojo. Just like in martial arts, controlling the space in a negotiation can give you an edge. Standing or sitting closer can create intimacy and trust. Maintaining more distance can project authority or create pressure. Practice closing the gap when you want to build rapport, and creating space when you need to assert yourself. Different cultures have different comfort zones for personal space. Use distance management to make others comfortable or to set boundaries. In crowded spaces, angle your body to create a psychological barrier, just like angling off in a fight. Think of your skill set as your reach in your career. Identify the distance between your current position and your goals. Use offensive tactics by continuously improving your skills to close that gap. Apply defensive strategies by maintaining your unique strengths that keep you valuable in your field. Use the stage like a fighter uses the ring. Move closer to your audience for emotional points, like close-range fighting. Step back for broader concepts, like long-range techniques. Your movement and positioning can be as impactful as your words. Apply the concept of effective range in arguments. Know when to engage closely with an issue and when to step back for perspective. Use psychological distance management to de-escalate tense situations. Remember, mastering distance in these everyday scenarios can give you a significant advantage in life, often without others even realizing what you're doing. It's about applying martial wisdom to become more effective in all your interactions. Remember, as Sun Tzu said, know your enemy and know yourself, and you will be victorious in 100 battles. Understanding distance is a huge part of that self-knowledge. So get out there and practice. Experiment with different ranges, and see how it changes your game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us what martial arts topic you want us to cover next. Stay safe, train hard, and we'll see you in the next video.